game, but did you see progress in your team and to be able to grind that one out?
Yeah, I think in this league, anytime that you can come away with 2 points and get a win, it's a victory. Obviously, we weren't at our best tonight, and Buffalo played very well. They deserve credit. They came out, they showed that they were a desperate team tonight, looking for a win, and they outplayed us in the first period. They were half a step ahead of us, but we stuck with it. We got some timely saves from our goalie when we needed them, and then the third period, obviously, we turned it around. We flipped the switch a little bit. Yeah, no, it was good because I believe the puck got turned over into the neutral zone and Mason made a recovery on it, and we went right back into it right away. It was a quick attack, a quick counter attack for us, and Geeks, he just missed one right before that, I think, too, in a similar position, but that time he buried it. So obviously, really nice to see that one go in, especially the way the game was kind of going tonight.
The one that goes off the board when you're up 2-1 there, Geekie's first one.
Mm-hmm.
What's the mood on the bench, and what are you telling them?
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it at that point. You just have to stick with it. Is really, again, we're just trying to, at that point, we were trying to, again, find our game a little bit more, start to push the pace to them as opposed to them pushing it to us. So there's not really a message. It's just keep playing. We talk about that a lot. When things happen during the course of a game, it's, just keep playing. And we did that.
What is Geekie doing better now than early on the season?
Well, I've said this before. I think he's obviously playing on a good line with two very good offensive players, but he's finding his niche out there right now. He's finding some open ice because he can shoot, and he's getting to the net front, which I think is very important for that line. I know he scored from outside here tonight at the end of the power play, but more often in the offensive zone, that line needs someone to drive to the front of the net, and he's been doing a much better job of that for them, opening up space for the other two guys on the outside.
Moving Charlie up to that second line, Frederick into the middle. What did you see from him at center?
I'd have to look at it again, but I thought that the third line was, if we want to call it the third line, I thought they were okay tonight. They held their own. Again, I don't think, top to bottom across the board, we weren't really at our best here tonight. And but like I said, in this league, it's not easy to win, especially against a team like Buffalo. They played well. They were desperate. But I really liked our resiliency, and I liked the way we stuck with it. We responded, and that's the most important thing tonight. I thought he played well the first game. Tonight, I'm going to have to look at it again, but I didn't think, I thought he was fine. Again, he was on that line. He doesn't get a lot of power play time when we're on the power play because, we have a guy that stays out there a little bit more. And then sometimes on the penalty kills, he's not in the PK, so his ice time gets cut a little bit. Certain areas, I try to find a way to utilize him a little bit more, but he's still getting acclimated. He's getting adjusted to a new team, and it's going to take a little bit. Korpi? Oh, I thought he was really good tonight. He gave us a chance to win, and that's what you need from your goaltender. Played well. Okay, thanks.
Puck out, or did you see him?
I'm gonna say I saw him.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see him, but I heard not many guys believe in the room, but I did hear their goalie knocking on the ice, so I kind of was counting a little bit in my head, and I just put it in the area and tried to let him skate into it. It was perfect, yeah. But I mean, some of my teammates said there's no way, right? So.
How much of a challenge can these games be? These first, home game back after you're gone for a while.
Yeah, it's actually I was thinking this morning. It was the first time for me, right? I've been playing on the West, so it's always easier to fly on the West than on the East, and I feel like afternoon game today actually for me a little bit. But I mean, we found the way. It's a hard league to win. We played against desperate team, but they were on a heavy losing streak, so they kind of have nothing to lose, kind of a little bit loosey-goosey up there, so you got to be on top of your game for sure. I don't think we had legs, but we got it done, and that's all that matters.
Is there any extra pressure when you're in that situation? You don't want to be the team that
Yeah, you don't, and we didn't, so we go past it.
On Charlie's goal, did you see him coming out of the box? Are you just throwing it to an area?
Yeah, I already answered that question.
For you on the road trip, I know you're playing against your old team. The crowd was giving you a little bit of crap for it, but how was it playing back there?
Which team? I play against two of my former teams. The Calgary?
Calgary game, I think, was the one.
Well, I mean, like I said, last year, first game back after the trade, they were booing me every shift. This time it was only first shift of the game, so they took it easy on me.
How much you like to see that determination in that last power play to, they obviously took it all the way down to the end, and the possession was almost over, but it had a bunch of chances, but they stuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why those guys are getting paid big bucks, like they took the puck behind the goalie. I think we had a first one, it got disallowed. Hockey gods were on the Geeks' side today, so he got a second chance pass to made a great pass to him, so he buried it. It was a big goal for our team. That's what we expect for our top players.
These games are not easy, coming back from a road trip. Do you feel like this team showed some progress in the way they were able to stick to it and grind it out?
Yeah, honestly, I've been here long enough that that's probably one of the toughest game during a year coming back from Western Canada always, because you kind of feel good, but you don't, So we knew it's gonna be hard, especially you have desperate team coming in, and there's a lot of skills out there. So we got away with one, but like you said, it's hard. We're gonna be much better next game before Christmas.
He strung together a couple of games here with goals. What have you kind of seen from him, especially on the line with you?
You said Geeks? Yeah. He's he definitely started going more to the net, and we communicate, look at our stuff as a line, and try to get better, and he's been good at he has a great shot, so obviously still should more, but how I said, we try to get better as a line, and I think he's been more around the net, and that makes it easier for me to know, I can just throw it in there a couple of times. So, he's a good player, and like playing with him.
How much did you like that just determination in that last power play possession? You had a bunch of chances, weren't able to bury it, but you stuck with it and finally got it towards the end of the possession.
Yeah, I mean, we came really close on that in the first minute of the power play. On the rebound, and they made a great defensive play. It's good. It created momentum. Continue to the eventually to the second unit, and got done.
I feel like as a team, how hard is it to shake it off when that goal gets called off the board?
No, not really. You just that stuff is part of the game, and it happens on the both sides of the net, and it's clearly offside. So there's nothing you can do. Obviously, sometimes it can be tougher on the individual. Like I was the part of it. So but as a team, it doesn't affect you. You're just moving forward. This happens. Sometimes it goes for you. Sometimes it was clearly offside, so nothing you can do. You move forward, and good on us. We stuck with it, and especially on Geeks, we end up getting the game-winning goal anyway. So.
Did you feel like you owed him one there, setting him up for that one?
Yeah, my eyes was all on Geeks after that.
Geeks is more shot ready. It seems other guys, and you always are, but it seems more guys are. Did you get that sense that guys are?
I mean, Geeks especially has a great one-timer and heck of a wrist shot. So he's a great shooter. I know that if I see him for one-timer, it's gonna be a bullet. So I try to get it to him. So what do you mean by the question? Just about Geeks or
do you
overall?
Think more guys are feeling, be more shot ready, let it go more, get more rubber to the net.
Yeah, I mean, like it's tough to judge. Obviously, there's times that you should look for possession. When you are outside the dots and not in scoring area, and instead of just tossing it at the net. So it's definitely time and space, and depends where you are on the ice. But you are inside the dots, or even in the middle, then you should definitely look in the net.
A tough game to get coming back from the 5-game road trip. You didn't see a lot of rubber, but there was some tough chances. How do you think the game went for you?
Pretty good. Felt good in the beginning, and like you said, not many shots either way. So a lot of standing and waiting, and I think Buffalo got quite a bit of zone time in first and second, so that kept me warm.
Are you feeling, like you're really becoming part of this team and an important part of this team with what you've been able to do and pick this team up? I
think so. I just try to do my best every time I get a chance to play, and try to get the team get some points. You know, that's all that matters. And yeah, we won today. Not the best game, but you know, we got the points. That's what matters.
So you won there?
I mean, that's what he said. I mean, you know, those happen all the time. You know, it's just one of those things that it's unfortunate, but it's good to put another one in there for sure.
What do you feel like has been clicking for you lately?
You know, I think it's just our line. We got a little bit more chemistry. I think we've been playing a little bit more. You know, not passing up shots, trying to get pucks to the net. So, you know, I'm trying to get to the net as much as I can with these two. I know they like to make plays and, you know, get the puck inside, and someone's got to, you know, do the dirty work a little bit and get inside the crease. So, you know, just keep building on that. And I think, you know, playing in their end is a strength of ours, and, you know, just possess the puck.
It seemed like you were looking for that shot from the high slot on the power play a few times. Is that something you've been working on? Is that something that you like?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's kind of one of those things that it's like you're trying to hide a little bit. You know, I can't remember, somebody was in front of me and Dave put it right off his heel, so it's tough to pick up that puck, I feel like, especially as a goalie going across. So he hit me on a great one, I think literally like 10 seconds before the goal. You know, and Rams made a great save on that. So it's definitely a good look. It's one of those shots that's tough to pass up for sure. So just try to get more in that shooter's mentality and you know, not pass those up.
I imagine on that first one that gets called back, you're in disbelief that they're even challenging it, given, you know, your focus is on shooting.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, it happens all the time, and with replay now and video coaches across the league, they know what they're doing. So, you know, that sucks, but it's kind of, you know, a testament to the resiliency in the room. And I think, you know, once that got called back, I think, you know, we played the best, you know, 10-ish minutes or whatever was left in the game of the previous 50. So, you know, it was good. We definitely grew into our game, and, you know, we'll try to start a little faster, not tomorrow, the next day.
Charlie, on the breakaway that you had coming out of the box, like, I know Zadorov said he was trying to pass it in the area to get it, but
Did he say that?
He did say that. I'm not sure if he was just messing with us, but but when you came out of the box, like, what was the look like for you on the breakaway?
My eyes lit up. That's never happened to me. But you take an offensive zone penalty, you kind of, you know, you're just hoping the guys kill it off, and they did a great job. That was probably the only good part about it, is us capitalizing on the other end. But it's a testament to the guys who bailed me out and then put me in a position to try to help the team. But it's a heads-up play by Z. He told me the same thing in the pile. So, but yeah, to get the penalty one, or kill the penalty rather, and then heads-up play to no time on the clock just to put it in space like that was a great play by them.
And did you see the puck the whole time that was still loose?
Yeah, it kind of just stayed there, and it looked like, I think his pad was kind of turned over, so I could see it was just under, wasn't fully covered, and I could see it was like a tunnel, and it was just sitting there. All I had to do is hit, and I was trying. I think I was getting whacked in the face too a few times, but finally got it, and well worth it.